Sometimes I lay in bed and I wonder, like, I've thought about this. Like, if I was isekai back into like the early 2000s, like I would know what to invest in, right? But in the 80s, what do you invest in? What do you invest in the 80s if you want to funnel a bunch of money into an automotive manufacturer, right? Apple? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking I would buy a bunch of shares in Apple, or buy a bunch of stock in Apple, buy a bunch of shares in Apple. And then I would think you wouldn't be able to buy Microsoft as well. But Apple would be the go-to. Apple would be the go-to. And then that'll tide you over until the 2000s. And then in the 2000s, there's like so much big tech boom. Maybe PayPal? PayPal would be a good one. Real estate would be good, but only until like 2008. You'd have to buy a bunch and then sell before 2008. Unless you're investing in like big city areas. I think maybe like I would buy up a bunch of land in like Vancouver or something. Maybe like Vancouver. Once YouTube or Google becomes available, dump everything into it. Google's pretty old. Could invest into Google. Short the real estate market. I think someone did that. I like 3 houses. How's that related to taxi cab driving? Because I need the money to save Checker. I need the money to save Checker. I have to get a bunch of money so I can save Checker and tide it over. Because I don't know how you would save like Checker taxi services. Like how would you save the taxi industry? They kind of ran into a wall, right? They produced a bunch of vehicles and then they didn't have a way to like continue really capitalizing on it. Like Uber and Lyft before they take off and shelf them. I would invent Uber and Lyft before they take off. I feel like it's really hard to like break into like the Japanese market, right? But there's got to be a way to do that because the Japanese were using smartphones before like anybody else culturally. So maybe if you start up like an Uber or taxi service over in Japan based on smartphones, like an Uber or Lyft in Japan first, and then you expand to America when Americans start using smartphones? I don't know, man. I don't know. Become a majority shareholder of Blockbuster and have them acquire Netflix. We could fix society. We could fix society, chat. Wait, that's such a banger idea, Temujin. That's such a banger idea. I should hire a ghostwriter. Should hire a ghostwriter. Be like, hey, write this isekai fantasy novel, light novel, about a cabbie that goes back in time and saves Checker Motors and Blockbuster. Time cab. We gotta go back and fix the timeline. Yeah.
Mwah! Mwah! Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, bye-bye.